the gold, lighten up the road, caring heart and bubbly smile, lifting up the load. Sweet and helpful, got that cheer. Every friend all year, witty spark and endless laughs, always bringing near. Yeah, then shoulders show, sailing wide, oceans calling true. Travel far and stroll, travel far, discover more. Seas that sparkle blue, cruising waves with breeze in hair, trail without a map. Mom and family side by side, take another lap. Oh, my land, take us home where the wild winds blow. From Canada to distant shores, with love we'll always go. Oh, my land, light the night, guide us with your flame. With your spirit, we are free and never be the same. Family ties that never break, love that leads the way. In your arms we find the strength, rocking every day. Smiles that shine on rainy days, through the fog and mist. In your warmth, our hearts are held. Feel that gentle kiss. Oh, like the land, take us home where the wild winds blow. From Canada to distant shores, with love we'll always go. Oh, like the land, light the night, guide us with your flame. With your spirit, we are free, never be the same. Mountains high and valleys low, through it all you stand. Anchor strong in stormy seas, steady as the land. Memory of every trip, laughter on the breeze. With you, life's an endless ride, always here to please.
Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing today? Yes, I got a couple of friends in chat and a friend in the basement. Yeah, I see you in the basement. Hi, Roxy.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I was surfing, your pop up, and I said, oops, I forgot it's Thursday night.
Thursday night.
So I quit what I was doing, and here I am.
Hey, Chris. Hola, Liz. Hi, Roxy. And Liz
Hello, everybody.
Oh, my goodness. Gotta bring this up bigger. Why does that look so small?
I don't know, but we're huge now.
I don't know. Or this one.
That one's the normal one.
On my screen, it's only like this big, and I'm like...
Yeah.
So I get for playing around with things. Oh, well. I can see you and me, and I can read the chat. Maybe when I get doing other things. So how are you doing, Roxanne?
I'm doing good.
You doing
Went and got my free ice cream today at Dairy Queen. If you haven't went, Dairy Queen's giving out free cones today.
Dang it. I don't think I'm going to get out there. I don't know if it applies to Canada, but I usually I don't go that often to Dairy Queen. We may get a blizzard by DoorDash once in a while, but
That's the first time probably in 10 years I've been to Dairy Queen because it bothers my stomach. So we're going to hope and pray it doesn't. I'm healed.
fingers crossed.
Yeah, I'm healed. You're on a low
residue diet starting today. Yo, yuck. I knew that was coming up. Yeah. They go low and then they go like clear stuff and it's like, and then the liquid might as well be liquid Drano because that just cleans your system right out.
Yeah. I'm not on a diet and I haven't fixed dinner yet. So do I eat chips or just wait till after? I'll wait till after because I'm not really hungry.
Pooper camera coming. I did watch your video, Chris and Liz, of the helicopter tour over Grand Cayman. That was incredible. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. Especially when you're flying over 7 Mile Beach and I'm like, we've been there.
And that would be neat if it wasn't so expensive. Or was it cheap to fly over, I wonder?
It was $159 or $179 per person. Which is not
there are some things that you just have to break down and do these days because you can't take the money with you. You might as well go and have fun.
And, the experience. The best excursion I've ever done. It was amazing. This thing's watching is like, holy crap. Hey, we were down there.
Yeah.
When you can say that you've been there, so you know what they're flying over, but, it's got to be an incredible view from the air.
That would be a wonderful view.
Liz said she was still queasy afterwards, but I think it's almost like being on some other rides and stuff like that too. You get vibrating for a while, and then afterwards you still feel like you're.
Yeah.
Well, how warm is it down there?
I don't know. Let's see what. Well, they got on the right thing.
You were vibrating all right. Well, I was just looking. I was looking and I said, we're on the plus side of Celsius.
Temperature.
It's 63 degrees and.
All right, 63.
63. Just had a cold front. It's 70.9. It'll be warm tomorrow. Well, when I turned this, just for my live, I looked at it, it said 6 degrees Celsius, and now it's dropped to 4. 6 degrees Celsius was like 42. We're on the plus side of the zero, but it's still chilly.
I know we had a cold front this past for 3 or 4 days. Got down in the 30s. But it went from like a 75-degree day to a 35-degree night. Just it don't make no sense. But that's what Georgia had.
How did everybody make out with that storm that went through the beginning of the week?
I didn't get anything except rain.
Yeah, you just got rain. Well, we got a bunch of wind and a few flakes. But I was like up in upper Michigan I think they got almost like 4 feet of snow. I'm like, I'm glad that was up above us and went across. But
it was. We were supposed to get snow or sleet. I didn't see any of that. If it did, it was in the North Georgia mountains. And I don't watch the news anymore because I don't want to hear the sad stories. So I just don't turn the news on. If it's important, it'll be on Facebook or YouTube.
Well, since I do have a lot of friends now in the U.S., I get a little concerned, and I had seen a little bit that it was a big thing that was supposed to be coming through. So I did watch the one YouTube channel, Ryan Hall, y'all. He went for hours and hours just watching the stuff going across and telling you people that in this area and that area to take shelter. And I thought it was only like a small part, but then I went on my radar thing and blew up the radar map, and it was like, it's from Canada right down past Florida into the Gulf. And I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, it got really cold. It got down in the 20s.
Well, since it's coming, spring is coming, so I thought I would do a little thing. So maybe,
Yeah.
maybe think spring. So maybe we could think warm. I'd be happy for 70.9 right now. So I gotta find my thing. Yes, I need to share the screen, and I gotta find that one. And then I gotta blow this up. Make sure.
It's spring. Is it spring yet?
Is it spring yet? Well, I just gotta go over here and put my chat on my phone. One of these days I'm gonna get around to choosing a different thing so I don't have to put up with all the goofiness thing so I could don't have to put up with all the goofiness. Don't need to talk back to me either. Okay. Let's go to all messages. There we go. Well, I gotta go over here. The presentation. So mostly trivia type questions. And I gave the choices this time. And not making people just come up with an answer. I gave choices. So is it spring yet? What is the first day of spring in 2026?
March. I can't see it.
March 20, March 22nd, or March 25th?
22nd. I'm just guessing. It's usually the 20th, though. Probably the 20th.
Liz is saying the 20th. Chris is saying the 20th. You're saying the 20th now?
Yeah, I'm saying the 20th.
And you guys are correct. It's the 20th.
Yeah.
Which is my
yeah. Think back to the some of the religions. They do, the equinox or set the egg up and all that stuff. Spring solstice.
Yeah, spring solstice, spring equinox, whatever it is. I just know it's my biological mom's birthday tomorrow.
Well, happy birthday.
What is the April? Oops, I got my mic right over there. What is the April birthstone? Emerald, diamond, or topaz?
Diamond. What is the April's birthstone?
Liz is saying topaz. Chris says butter. And you said diamond?
Yeah.
Everything go.
What is the April birthstone?
It is diamond.
I thought so.
Emerald is
the diamond.
Emerald is May. Topaz June.
I think. And July is that one.
July is Ruby, and
Ruby,
August is Peridot, which is my oldest. In which country do cherry blossom trees signify the beginning of spring?
Oh, I know that one. That's my favorite place I want to go to.
I know.
Japan.
I even found a picture with cherry blossom trees.
I know they're celebrating that right now. I don't know if they're blooming yet, but March is supposed to be when they bloom.
Well, you're all saying Japan. Are you right? Yep, it's Japan.
Yay.
What are the spring zodiac signs? Is it Aries, Taurus, and Gemini? Gemini, Cancer, Leo, or Aries, Gemini, Cancer? You just say A, B, or C. I didn't put the letters in.
Let's see, July, it's already summer, so it would have to be A. I'm going to say A.
Roxanne says A. Liz says A. Chris says A. It is A. Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. I know March is Aries, so you have to 50-50 shot. It goes from the kind of the middle of March to the middle of April.
Well, I knew it couldn't be the other two because I was born in the summer.
I'm on the cusp between Cancer and Leo, and that's later in July. So
Yeah.
what is the main spring allergy trigger?
That one's easy. It's
It
all
is.
over my car.
Is it mold, pollen, or dust mites? What is the main
Pollen.
spring allergy trigger?
Pollen, yep.
Pollen, OMG, it sucks. Fortunately, up here, it hasn't been warm enough for any of it to be out yet.
No, it's out.
Pollen. Which major Jewish holiday occurs during spring? Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, or Passover? Your black car is yellow. Yeah.
Phone a friend, are you in here? Where's John? But I know it's Passover.
All three of you said Passover, so let's see. Yes, it's Passover. I threw that in there for Down Under Cruisers, and they're not in here. How dare they? They can watch the replay. I did it for you guys. Which country did the Easter Bunny tradition originate from?
I can't read it. It's too light colored.
Which
Italy.
country did the Easter Bunny tradition originate from? Italy, Germany, or Ireland? Italy, Germany, or Ireland? Where did the tradition of the Easter Bunny come from?
Germany. Hey, beautiful me. Come on in.
Let's see. Liz said Germany. Chris said Italy. You say Germany. V says Germany. That's correct. The Easter Bunny tradition came from Germany.
Come on in, B. That's okay. Go potty and come back.
What is the Sunday before Easter called? Good Sunday, Holy Sunday, or Palm Sunday? The Sunday
I know.
before Easter.
I know that one too, Palm Sunday.
One palm, two palm, three palms. Let's see. Yes, Palm Sunday. Gee, I try to find a picture to put behind us. All the free ones were, or all the good ones weren't free on Canva. I found this one near the end. Chris sausage. Guess what I'm having for dinner? Cheesy sausages. Which sweet treat is traditionally eaten around Easter in the UK and Ireland?
Oh, I know that one.
Which sweet treat is traditionally eaten around Easter in the UK and Ireland? Mince pies,
Hot cross buns.
hot cross buns, or sticky buns?
Hot cross buns.
He's having burritos. Liz says hot cross buns. You say hot cross buns. Chris is saying mince. Liz is saying, or Liz, V is saying hot cross buns.
I know that one.
And I have made them before. Hot cross buns. They were good, but they were time consuming to make. And now I don't know if I can make them gluten free or not. That would be. My buns will be hot crossed on Monday. Oh. Yeah. Where in the world is the largest Easter egg museum? Switzerland, Poland, or France? Although the eggs they put in the background are kind of a trick.
I want to say Poland.
You're saying Poland. Chris says Poland. Liz is going with Poland. It is Poland. Although the eggs in the background look like they're from the Ukraine.
They look like those crystal eggs. They're expensive.
What is typically eaten on Shrove Tuesday? What is typically eaten on Shrove Tuesday? Or some people call it Fat Tuesday. Some people call it Mardi Gras. Since I don't have king cake in there, it's not that for Mardi Gras. Pancakes, donuts, or churros?
Pancakes.
Pancake donuts? That'd be good. I've seen churro donuts out there. Yes, pancakes. Did I make pancakes that day? I think we had them a day later or something. I think I was missing an ingredient, so. Ooh, beignets would be good. Although the only beignet I've had in the last while, it was on the horizon that had alligator beignets. What is the best-selling Easter candy? Cadbury cream eggs, Reese's peanut butter eggs, or Lindt milk chocolate bunnies?
Cadbury. Because they're in every country. Well, so is I know Lindt's in other countries, but I think Cadbury cream eggs.
Chris is saying Cadbury, Lindt. Liz is saying Cadbury.
I don't think every country has a Lindt chocolate bunny.
It is Cadbury cream eggs, although I do not like them. Those are gross. I like the Reese's. I like the original Reese's peanut butter eggs that were like the size of the little chocolate eggs that are in the picture there.
Yeah.
Then they went to put them bigger and flatter. I liked them when they were in the smaller thing. I would take the Reese's peanut butter eggs and the Lindt chocolate bunnies over the Cadbury eggs. They're just too sweet.
I like the chocolate Cadbury eggs.
So next bunch of questions are German chocolate cake for Easter. Next bunch are kind of Earth Day related, so still kind of spring because Earth Day is in April. What is the biggest country by land area in the world?
Well, we ain't saying Canada, so it's probably not Canada. Unless y'all didn't learn that in high school. Russia.
Everybody's saying Russia. Russia is correct. Canada is the second largest. Which country has the highest electric car use per capita? Japan, Norway, or Netherlands?
It's too cold in the Netherlands.
Which country?
Japan.
is. 1 second. Which country has the highest car use per capita? Japan, Netherlands, Japan.
Because they have a different kind of electric car than the Tesla. I saw it on their YouTube channel the other day, but it may not be their biggest, but they had another name for their car.
Well, the country that has the highest electric car use per capita is Norway.
Wow.
Which is weird because that's colder than Japan and Netherlands. It's further north.
Wow.
That's what I thought was interesting. What is the most commonly littered item? Coffee cups, cigarette butts, or chewing gum? The most commonly littered item.
It's between cigarettes and chewing gum. It used to be you'd walk down the street and you'd get it all over your shoe. I'm going to say butts because you don't see as much.
Everybody's got butts on the mind.
Yeah, because you can't have gum in China. They don't have it in Japan.
It was like some of the countries have the chewing gum wall thing. That's gross.
Yeah, I've seen that, and it's gross.
Yeah, you can show that. Butts is okay on my channel. Well, they're not littered around here because they're all in a can sitting on my side of my barbecue, but cigarette butts.
Yeah.
Like big butts, I cannot lie. What is the next one?
How much
of the U.S. food waste comes directly from households?
Wow.
How much of U.S. food waste comes directly from households?
Just the food that we eat and don't use.
Here, roll up the rims on now, isn't it, V?
$43. Yeah, roll up the rim from Tim Hortons been going on for a couple of weeks.
Hey, Fairy Dust, how are you doing?
Well, I found out Atlanta has a Tim Hortons, but I'm not going all the way downtown Atlanta to get coffee I don't drink.
You know what I actually seen? Someplace in Ohio's getting a Buc-ee's. It's almost ready to open.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Have to do a road trip. How are you doing, Bernae? It's been a while since we chatted.
How long would it take you? About 5 hours?
Depending on where it's located.
I'm going to say 43%.
We got some 63s there. Yeah, Ohio Buc-ee's. It should be Ohio Buckeyes. It is 43%. And what's the next one? Which country generates nearly 100% of its energy through geothermal and hydro reserves?
Greenland? I'm just guessing, but I think it's Greenland.
No, it's seriously working on M26. I'm going to miss that this year. Greenland. Chris is saying Iceland.
Is Speedy going to?
No, we're not.
No. Time to save up.
The country is, drum roll, Iceland.
Iceland. Oh.
Iceland does not use fossil fuels. I watched a really interesting thing, and like a documentary thing. I can't remember if it was one with Zac Efron in it, or there was another one that I watched. And they were in Iceland, and they went through like most of their their power is geothermal, like down in the earth. They have wind mills and or wind turbines and other stuff too, but a lot of it's geothermal, and they do not use fossil fuels. And one place I would like to go. My boss and one of my coworkers both went, and at the time their whole trip, including airfare, I think cost them like $2,000.
Wow.
Chris.
We need a bucket list trip.
So the last three, you gotta tell me which flower.
That is?
Yep.
Tulip.
See. Chris's smarty pants.
I think it's a tulip. But it's hard to see. It's kind of like some of these pictures are like foggy looking to me.
Well, some of them I faded out because I didn't have the thing where I could blur them, and I thought, well, I fade them out a bit.
Right.
That's you.
Mm.
Yeah, the first Michigan meetups missed since. Well, we missed M21 because the border wasn't open yet. It'd be the first one we missed, but there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Well, my oldest is supposed to be going down to Tampa to meet up with people, and we'll need a kitty sitter. I don't know when that is. You said tulips. Nobody else. Today. Well, yeah.
Nobody else anything?
Sean, you missed the question I have for you guys. But stick around. I got a couple more questions, and I have something you might want to see. You said tulips?
Mm-hmm.
Those tulips? They are tulips. Let's see what the next one is. This one's kind of far away.
Well, they got two names in the U.S. Those are, oh, shoot. No, I can't. I got them out in my front yard, but they're not blooming yet.
This is marigold. V says daffodils.
Daffodils are another name.
There's one that's similar to those, and I can't think of it. Is it Narcissus?
Mm-mm.
Something like that. I can't remember. It's daffodils.
Yeah, but there's another name for them too. But
yeah, I got one more. I got one more. Then I got a video to play while Sean's in here. Narcissus, not narcissists. And these are like the first ones to come up.
Those are like tulips.
They're very tiny. They only come up a few inches.
Oh, iris.
Starts with a C.
Oh, crocus. I think that might be the name of them.
Yes, it's crocus. Okay. Close that. I'm going to find this, and I got to share one more thing. Because I know it's almost the end of the day way east of us. But today is a special day for somebody I met. Oops. Not too long ago. Oh, you met this person too. Let's move this so I can.
Who did I meet? Oh, yes.
Happy birthday, this is your song. Another year around the sun. Make a wish, breathe it in. All your best days just begun. Happy birthday, sing it out loud. You're the reason we're all here now.
Well, I had a good one you would have liked to put on.
Say the slice of your favorite. Got your name on the plate. Every laugh in this room says we're so glad you
Yeah.
see this land. Happy birthday. This is your song. Another year around the sun. Make a wish. Breathe it in. All your best days just begun. Happy birthday. Sing it out loud. You're the reason we're all here now. Happy birthday.
I was on a ship by water, by one of the water things, and this good-looking guy come up, and and I didn't see it at first, but I took a picture, and when he got closer, I took another one. I said, "Oh, that's David."
And for anybody that hasn't seen that, today is Sean's son David's 30th birthday. And he's in the UK, so he's already, I don't know if he's celebrating, but it's already been his birthday. I sent a message earlier on his Facebook, but yeah, I just threw that together and it's all the pictures I had. So yes, Sean, I will figure out how to send it. Okay, Liz, thanks. I guess I can close that off now.
I told myself, why don't all the good-looking guys have to be 30 years younger than me?
Well, it was kind of nice because I was missing my kids who are right now 28, 30, and going to be 32. So kind of in the middle where my kids are. So it was like, good looking guy, but you're the same age as my kids. It was like when I went to Cuba, there was a really good looking guy and he turned out to be the same age as my oldest. I'm like, I'm just there. I can look. I'm just not touching or anything else.
Yeah. I mean, 10 years below, within 5 to 10 years of me is fine.
Yeah. My cousin's husband is 13 or 15 years older than she is. And I was like, I don't know if I want to go that much older because that would put somebody at.
Well, see, one of the people we watch that come on every morning, she's about 20 years older than he is. But they've been together for several years and married, but
to each his own. But I'm like, if somebody 15 years older than me would be putting them close to 80, and I'm not sure about being with an 80. 70-ish? Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
My husband was 6.5 years older 5.5 years older than me. So, 5 to 10 years I'll take. But I will not take way, way young. I'm no cougar.
Yeah, probably mid-50s and up.
Now, I wouldn't mind if we're on a ship and they said, "You want to dance?" I'll dance with them. That's about it.
So starting next month, I think it's going to be on the 9th. Because on the 2nd, we're going to be doing on the road. It might start a little later because I have to go down to pick up my cousin in London. Better be London because I don't really want to be driving to Toronto. But be driving to London on the 2nd. So on the 9th, I'll be doing book club and using the book Be Your Own Bestie, a no-nonsense guide to changing the way you treat yourself. So it is available on Amazon. It's also available as an audiobook if people want to get it and read along. If not, we'll just we'll discuss. I'll read and we can discuss what it talks about. If you want to look up the author, Misha Brown. Does my car go on water? I don't have a car. Misha Brown is an entertainment powerhouse, influencer, podcast host, and performer who shot to the spotlight on TikTok and it's on Facebook. Shows a lot of his short videos too. And viral lessons in not crossing a gay man series. He says what he thinks, and he doesn't pull any punches. Say what he thinks. If somebody says something rude, and then he'll be like ew, and he always has a comeback for something. And he's got an amazing voice. I was like, he was. I didn't think theatrical training, but he's got an amazing voice. And if you look up "Don't Cross a Gay Man" on YouTube and follow, you can find some of his songs in there. That's that one, and I got one more to share. I just gotta find it. Of course, it's it. No, I don't want that one.
Hey, creators.
Whoa. Don't stop chopping. I don't think I shared it yet. Now where to go? It's over here. Another thing that has to do with spring.
Creators, this is bigger than views. This is bigger than subscribers. It's a cruise-a-thon. What if your next live stream didn't just entertain you? What if it changed someone's life? This spring, Helping Hands for Cruising is launching Dreams in Motion Spring Fling, April 24th, 25th, and 26th. Helping Hands for Cruising is a non-profit organization providing fully funded exclusive cruise experiences for veterans, individuals with disabilities, Gold Star families, first responders, and caregivers. These are the people who serve, who sacrifice, and who show up for everyone else. Now it's our turn to show up for them. We're looking for YouTube creators to donate just an hour to host a live stream during the Spring Fling fundraising event. Rally your community, share the mission, and help send someone deserving on a healing journey at sea. You don't need a massive channel. You just need a willing heart and a community that cares. Because when creators unite, we don't just go live. We create impact. If you're ready to turn your platform into purpose and help move dreams into motion, join us for the Spring Fling. Let's make waves that matter.
Anybody watching this now or on the replay?
When is this again? April
24th, 25th, and 26th. We're going from 6 p.m. Friday night to I think it's 9 p.m. Sunday night. Of course, I'm pretty sure we're closing down for the night. But
let's see. Since I'm gonna be home because I got something I'm doing in April.
So if anybody's available or wants to get together with other people and do an hour, like if people aren't sure about doing an hour themselves, you can always
25, 26, 25, 24, and 26. Well, I will be at Stella Fest, but if I can make time, I'll come in. And they won't send me the link, but I don't think I can host one for an hour being at a convention. But I can come in for a few minutes. Anybody needs to ask me questions about what it is to be a recipient, I can come in. I can go back to my room and do that.
My email address, or my board email address is going across the bottom. It's mikeland.liaison@helpinghands4cruising.org. And let us know if you have a specific time. If you do a regular live over the weekend, let us know. We'll see if we can put you in that spot or close to it. We'll see.
Now, I'll be going live that weekend, and when I'm going live, I can mention it, while I'm at my live. So you might can get some money that way.
And our big thing right now is we're fundraising towards the Heroes Cruise in 2028. And I'm excited to find out when NCL releases their further itinerary, because it's only released up till middle of April right now, when they release more itineraries so we can figure out what ship, where we're going. And then we can, anybody wants to join us in 2028, start planning for the fall, start saving your pennies, send a few to HH4C and put some away. That's what I'm starting to do next week.
Yeah, my pennies are going to be put away. I want to nominate my nephew, but I can't because he's family. But I can nominate his girlfriend, who's also a paramedic EMT. So that's what I'm going to do. You know anybody, nominate them.
Yeah.
You cannot have been on a cruise. And it can't be your brother, your sister, or any other family member.
It can't be family. It can't be yourself.
Yeah.
That's coming up. I'm excited for the Heroes Cruise. Because I know there's maybe a couple submissions, but they're in the process. Don't know what they're going to be approved and not, what's going on, but there might be some in the process, and I'm excited for these people. I just wish we knew what ship and where we're going, because I'm sitting there watching. I know it's going to be NCL, but I've been watching all these different NCL ships. So I was like, "Ooh, I like that one. Maybe not that one so much. Oh, I like that one."
Because you never know from a year or two later if that same ship is going to go out of that port, or they moving it to another port, and you got another. So you never know.
They tend to do that too. It's like, oh, we're going to move this one, and it's not going to do this area anymore. It's going to do that area. It's like, why?
They swap it up. I know you find a good ship you like, and then it's gone.
I think you've already been on a cruise, Sean, or 2 or 3.
Now, if I want to look for other cruise, other MSC is good. I love MSC. I like their food. I like the ship I was on. I was on the Grandiosus, and it went out of Port Canaveral. But right now, next month, it's going back across to Europe, and then it will be back. But
even the Encore is doing that. It's going over to the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
But looking at the different ones, I was like, the Encore was, oh crap, what class now? Breakaway Plus crap.
right.
Okay. Thanks for coming in, Sean, and I'll try to get that sent to you as soon as I can. I like the Breakaway Plus class that the Encore is. The Prima class, or the Prima Plus class, they're interesting.
Right.
A little bit different. It's like, we'll see.
But I really like what I liked about the Grandiosus is, and one of their hallway, I call it hallways, but it's not, the corridors or whatever you want to call them. One side, shops after shops, food, shops, chocolate. They make chocolate on there, and I said, I really liked it. I liked the casino. It was easy to find everything, wasn't complicated. So I want to be on that class of ship again, or one that's got the same kind of layout.
I don't think the Encore for me wasn't too bad. The only thing was our cabin we're on deck 13, and you went down this hallway. Well, you get off the elevators here, and the doors to the medical center were here. So you got off and you went down this hallway here, and we were around behind and down a hallway behind the medical center. And it's like, did I miss it? Where's that hallway?
Yeah.
I felt lost sometimes trying to, or did I get off the wrong elevator? Oh no, I got off the aft elevators. Now I got to remember to go this way. Now where's that? Because of going one way, it had it marked. Cabins, whatever to whatever. You came the other way. The other side of that hallway didn't have the marking saying, cabin, whatever, down this little hallway kind of thing. We had an amazing room steward, Daryl. He had that little hallway, and then he had some other ones. So I went by the one day, and I just kind of plopped a duck on this cart. It was an experience. I definitely would do NCL again, and like you're trying out different ones, so
Yeah, I just want to see what fits me. I like Carnival, love the breeze, would go on it again, but now that I know the prices of them, I prefer a ship that gives me almost half price, a solo price, because they're not quite half, but they're not as expensive as paying for two people.
I like the fact that NCL has the solo cabins that have the solo lounge there too. That's always an option. It's like your interior type cabin, and like your hanging stuff's right here, and your bathroom's right there, just on the other side of some glass. It's just your kind of private room. You have to use the bathroom, then somebody was in there with you. You send them out or turn your back or something. I don't know. It was interesting. I'm looking at the different videos, but we'll have to wait and see. But right now, if you can help out the spring fling down there, we appreciate it, because we want to get at least 10 recipients on the Heroes Cruise. So we start now. And we're not going to do frequent cruise-a-thons. We've got other fundraisers, so we're not going to bombard you every few months with a cruise-a-thon. But we want to do this one to do good, and then we can just add little bits as we go. Spread the word. If you're watching this and you're not a subscriber to Helping Hands for Cruising, go subscribe to their channel. We're trying to get it over the 500, so they can get at least the super chats or those kind of things, and then work towards 1,000. I'm working right now towards the 1,000. I'm at 7. I fluctuate between 733, 735, but I got to get my watch hours going, because I was at nearly 2,000 watch hours, and now I'm at 900. So I gotta find the niche and get working on it. I'd be happy to get the watch hours up there and be able to just do super chats or memberships or something like that. Something else I could do. So it's a work in progress. And I kind of made out my schedule going forward. Next week I entitled "Oh Brother." I'll have to wait and see what that one is about. The second I'm going to be on the road, so we'll put hopefully it won't be too dark. That's the second, so that's 2 weeks from tonight. Hopefully it won't be too dark. I'm trying to think. I pick her up at 9:30ish. It's 8 right now. It's still kind of daylight out there.
It's still kind of. I think we could get a road trip talk. Sightseeing road trip talk. You just point the camera out the window.
Yeah.
While you're driving, and you say, "Okay, over on the right is so and so. In front of me is so and so. Come visit it."
Well, I was thinking if I pushed it off till almost 8 to leave, then be still daylight when we're for part of it, and then
Right.
we'll see what happens. 9th is a book club. The 16th, I'm working on a challenge. And then I'm doing, after that, Where the Canuck Are We? I've already got 2 more already planned out. So
Are we going to be in Canada again, or are we going to be in Nova Scotia?
well, we did PEI,
Halifax?
well, I think we're going to jump around. I'm not going to just start. I thought about starting on the East Coast and going across, and I thought, no, I'm going to jump around, so it's not too obvious. So I've got 2 of them already.
But it's going to be your region, right? You're somewhere in.
Somewhere in Canada, where the Canuck.
Okay.
So I got 1, 2 done.
Could be Montreal.
I've got. I already figured one for July. I got to figure out one for June yet. That'll be get me going. So it's going to kind of rotate different things. I'll throw a few odd things on the extra weeks in there.
Take us to the U.S. borderline. You know what? There's more than one border in Canada. There's one that's so rural. I watched it that you're actually either in the U.S. or you're in Canada. I can't remember the name of the little town, but it's on a back road, and there are actually no border people there. But they have a car. They have a thing that watches your car.
There's
And if you don't have a certain thing on your car, you can't. They're going to stop you after about a mile.
There's one town that's part of it's on one side of the road is Canada, and the other part is the U.S. And if you're going over in the other one and you don't stop and report that you're there,
Mm-hmm.
then they can stop you. At the border where I've crossed the border, it's either been Windsor, Ontario, Sarnia. I crossed that just below Winnipeg. I don't remember the name of the town. That was an interesting crossing. And I've also crossed at Milk River, Alberta, coming up from Montana. But the going there or coming back, because we crossed the 2 different ones going into Manitoba and coming out of Manitoba. And it was just like a country road, this little building on the side, and they had a gate pushed across, and you stopped. And one guy talked to you, and the other guy's walking around looking in your car. And then they go, okay. And they push the gate over, and then it was just like out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
The one in Milk River, or near Milk River, Alberta, was like was a land one. Like I've crossed other ones I've crossed is bridges over the water, but this was also a land one in Alberta. But it was a building on this side of the road, and then there was the border, and then there was the building just past on this, and you had to pull in to check in. I think that's the only. Yeah, it's the only places I've crossed into to the U.S. Otherwise, we only traveled out to PEI. My mom and my friend and I skipped over going through the U.S. My friend Troy and his mom went through the U.S., went through Maine and stuff, but we went across up near Ottawa, then across into Montreal, over to Montreal, and then followed along Quebec until we could cross over the St. Lawrence into another part of Quebec, and then you went into New Brunswick and down. And it was interesting.
Sounds interesting.
I like to travel. I don't mind road trips. I've done some interesting ones with my kids. My youngest doesn't really care to ride in the vehicle that long, but I had a CD player that had 2 screens. I still have it. and my oldest would have one screen in his lap, and the other one was attached to the back of my seat. So I didn't have to watch it because most of the movies they took with them are ones that I watched several times, so I knew what was going on. And in my head, it's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know that dialogue. This is what's happening. Or we threw a Queen CD in there, and we just rocked out to Queen music.
Interesting.
There was something interesting on the side of the road. We pull over and take a look at it and take some pictures, and get on. Or the one I'm going to do for July is going to be good. I got some really good pictures for it. April and May are done. You got to figure out one for June. I don't know where that's going to be. There's places I do have pictures of, and other places I just have to find pictures of.
Right.
So I found a photo album today that had pictures from my trip out west when we went through. I don't know if I got pictures at the border. Ugh. This was the first time. No, this is the first time we went out. When I went out with my mom and to the Jamboree. The last time I went out west was with my kids. I took a lot of pictures though. Might have to scan some of those so use them at some point. Anyhow, folks, we're past the top of the hour, and I'm just going to end this, and then we'll be back next week. Thanks for stopping in. Catch y'all later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.